Okay, I admit that was not my best moment. But I had to get it separated. I mean, it didn't crack me at least. At least it went down pretty slow. So that's a plus. Well, the 3750 runs good. That's all I got to say. Did you hear it pulling? Man, that's a big oak tree too. I mean, and it didn't struggle at all, did it? Not at all. Well, that's a successful build in my book. So I'm gonna grab a different saw and start cutting some more. Stay tuned.